Welcome to MySale Books tutorial. Today we will be discussing how to do a purchase entry in MySale Books. Click on to transaction, select purchase, select in-store branch from the branch drop down. You can see the purchase number on top right corner of this page which get generated automatically. Purchase number get incremented automatically by 1 plus 1. Next is purchase date which get generated automatically. Click on to more purchase info. First is date. If we want to edit the date, we can click on to the calendar and change the date. So I am changing it to 12/1/2024. Next is currency. By default UAE dirham is set. Next is series. We can create different series and set the purchase number under that. For each purchase we have to enter in separate bill book. I have already created 3 series: local purchase, import purchase and wholesale purchase. Currently I am selecting local purchase. Next it is a employee. We can select the employee from the drop down if we are doing employee wise purchase entry. I am selecting Mr. Suhail. Next is credit period. Credit period I am setting it as 30 days. If a purchase is under credit and in how many days we need to do a payment to the supplier is mentioned as a credit period, and due date you can see it is got changed to 11/2/2024. Next is stock location. By default in-store is selected. That is where we are expecting the purchase product to come in. Next it is purchase account. Purchase account by default purchase will be selected. Click on to done. Next is invoice number. That is the number provided on the sales bill of the vendor, which is our purchase invoice number. So I am providing the purchase invoice number. Next is invoice date. It will be the date mentioned as per vendor sales bill. According to that we have to mention that date. So I am changing it to 12. Next is the purchase order number. Suppose if we have sent the purchase order to the vendor, we have to provide the same purchase order number as well as purchase order date. Next is party name. According to the purchase bill number, we have to provide the party name. Suppose if you want to create a new party, you can click onto the new party and provide the details of the vendor and you can create it. Currently I am selecting from the drop down. Next is the phone number. That is we have to provide the vendor's phone number here. Suppose if we need to settle any pending amount to the vendor from whom we have purchased the product, it will show as a closing balance. Next is narration. Narration, if we have any narration we can mention it here. Next we have to select the product to be given in the bill. I am selecting from the drop down. I am selecting HP ProBook 450. Next we have to mention the quantity also. So I am changing the quantity to 5. Suppose if you want to add few more items, click on to add another item. Choose the item from the drop down. Selecting iPhone 13 Pro. Next mention the quantity here. Okay. Next is if you want to add any serial or IMEI number, we can click on to this serial icon and you can provide the details here. If there is any additional info like batch number, expiry date, manufacturing date, you can click on to the additional info icon and fill the details here. Next we will get on to the payment method. Payment method, it is the mode of the payment like either cash or credit. Suppose if it is a multiple payment mode, click on to the multiple mode on and click on to add. Here you have to provide the payment mode, either cash or credit. Here I am selecting the payment method as a credit. Then click on to save and print. Are you sure want to save? Yes. Purchase created successfully. You can view the purchase bill. Click print if you want to print. If you want to see the purchase bill, click on to the inventory report. Click on to the purchase report and change the date. Yes, the purchase bill has been created. Suppose if you want to send this purchase bill, you can click on to the send button and you can share it over WhatsApp or email. Or if you want to edit the details, if you click on to the edit button, you can change the details here. Or if you want to delete this purchase bill, click on to delete. A pop-up will appear. Are you sure you want to delete? If you want to delete, you can click on to the delete. So this is how you can do a purchase entry in MySale book. Thank you for watching the video.